Right, just done a video and fucking we'll do it again. We'll do it again. We've got water. Agua. And Fuma. We got them. Also got healthy stuff as well. If you can call it healthy. Fucking vaping antifreeze, polyester glycol. Anyway, I was just talking in my video. I've got LJ's chat tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Spurs Dream Team versus your Nightmare Team. It'd be nice if some of my subscribers subbed, hit the notification bell on LJ's Spurs chat, and we can all have a good natter. And regardless of the gossip, it's just our dream team talking about Tottenham, our worst team, worst players, etc., etc. LJ's Spurs chat tomorrow. Sub, hit the notification bell so you don't forget. There's no adverts. There's no agenda. It's just a nice channel, isn't it? Whoever's watched it, it's just a chilled out channel. And when you get people in my comments who say, if it weren't for you, Paul and Jacob, don't forget LJ as well. You know? He might be Anjat, but don't disregard someone who's Anjat for having a narrative or agenda, because he's been Anjat. I'm sure I could send him, I'm sure after he watched that Australian story video and Angie, he's going to have a soft spot for him, you know? We're Spurs fans, proper Yid Army, not none of these fair weather shit that you see, right? We're proper Yids, always have been, always will be. And do you know what? There's no adverts and there's no platforming of all these different people that's on the same shows. Predominantly fucking, you know what? There's none of this fucking Lubins on a fucking, there's none of this Spurs analysts on every fucking show. Or the other geezer. It's just different people, respectful people, and none of this agenda driven. Everyone's waiting to be platform shit. You know what I mean? Because it's got dog shit on Spurs TV, innit? Absolute dog shit. Anyway, yeah, what I was going to talk about, did we see the Australian story, the Ange Australian story? If we did, what did you think of it? I don't know why that bald geezer off of We Are Tottenham TV, Mr. Baldy, right? Yep, I can say that because I'm bald, right? But I'm twice your age, bruv. Oh, I'd have at your age. And I don't see why they put him saying, come on you Spurs at the start of that programme, when he's the most Anjat. He platforms all the negativity. His brother, he should have put his brother on, you know? Sim. We could debate that, couldn't we? We could. But halfway through it, or 3/4 of the way through it, they had some other geezer on there talking about Spurs, who was a podcaster or whatever, and then they had the boy Hotspur. He's a pet hate of mine, the boy Hotspur. Fickle. He's like a photo negative of expressions, isn't he? You know what I mean? Even to the point of expressions is funny. Boy Hotspur, he ain't funny, is he? He ain't funny. He just comes on at Westfield, does a video, and here we go, boys. I think I talk like working class, but you know what? I'm just going to open my mouth and go, you boring bastard. Maybe I should have put my glasses on for that. But he does do my nutting. He does do my fucking nutting. He's another Anjat, and they had him on that. What the fuck? Are the press thick? Press must be thick. These people who do the production for whatever, ABC TV, you're thick as arseholes. Thick as arseholes, bruv. Should have asked the fucking Hotspur Hippie to do a fucking come on you Spurs and clipped a little bit of his YouTube. He wouldn't have minded. You know what I mean? Clip a bit of my foreskin, put it on. I wouldn't have minded either. But it was a great little documentary. Even the wife fucking sat down and watched that. Even to the point of I told my kids, shut the F up, I'm watching Ange. And it was nice. Good little documentary. You watch that and then you turn on YouTube, because I watched it on YouTube. And mate, it's sterile, isn't it? Sterile. Even that the other day, I'll tell you how bad YouTube is. After PSG won the Champions League, they rioted, didn't they? They rioted, and what else did they do? They had hours of riots and shit like that, right? And I'm sitting there watching TV, flicking it over. I see that Towsy TV. I don't know if you ever see that. It always comes up on my recommended channels, right? And he said it was something to do with Islam or Arabic something or other, and immigrants and stuff like that. And people in the chat were saying no, the riots were because of PSG and the farmers protest earlier on in the day. And he called his subscribers in the chat, nope, that's fake. I'm telling you the real news. No, you're not telling us the real news. This is what YouTube's like. He had so many subscribers, and if you take that, what he says to people, this is what they're doing on Spurs YouTube for the confrontation, for the dramatic effect of TV. Like, you ain't being told the truth off the Anginas. They're a cult. No, they're not a cult. They're just fans of the fucking club, no matter what, brother. We've got faith in whatever manager that's there. You know? They tell so much lies. Look at it, mate. They keep on exposing themselves, don't they? We had Jacob exposing them. We had some other guy exposing another one. We had Henry Wright being called a grifter in a video. And by the way, calling Henry Wright a grifter in the video and then going to sit on Sava's fucking TV show. Something don't smell right to me. Another stepping stone. Calling the gold diggers of YouTube, eh? You know what I mean? I can't stand the gold diggers of YouTube. The hangers on. You know, put your StreamYard link in, and it's only one of 59. Was it one of 49 balls that pop up on lotteries? Like, you played the StreamYard lotto. You know, it's only going to be one of them ones, and it pop up. Me and my missus play it indoors. As soon as the content creator goes, oh, there's a StreamYard link in the comments, anybody can come on. Yeah, it's always the same fucking ones that come on, and they sit there with nothing to say. They don't feed into the channel. They just sit there smiling, looking like they're all chilled out, looking like they're bitty big bollocks. Another thing, go and work on your own channel. Go and spend an hour working something on your own channel, bruv. You know what I mean? Then your channel might get to be monetarised. You might get up from your 600s, your 700s. Oh, no, go and sit on someone else's channel. Let the other person say, oh yeah, go and subscribe to so-and-so because he's on my channel at the minute. Yeah, you jank bastards, you lazy fuckers. Lazy fuckers of YouTube, mate. Fuck me. We could talk for hours about the hangers on, couldn't we? The stepping stones of YouTube. It's why do they need to do it? Why do these people seem to think that if they appear on FHTV that they're going to get so many subs that are going to watch them? You know, they just sub because they find it parasocial to our slick. Oh yeah, so they never going to watch it, bro. Because when you do a live, how many viewers do you get in reality compared to these other ones? Mate, just do it organically. Work harder. Instead of spending an hour or 2 hours on someone else's channel, work on your own channel. It's like it's like working on your own car. Why are you going to work on someone else's car for 2 hours when you're the one that needs the work? I'm not understanding that. I really am not understanding that. I just had to put out a little get a jail-free card there. Chuck it on my dashboard, you know what I'm saying, boys and girls? Well, I live in an area of where people, if you park in a child bay, this happened to me a couple of years ago. I parked in a child bay, and before I even got my baby out the car seat, a bird come up to me in the car and went, I mean, you supposed to have kids to park here? I looked at her, as I opened the door, pulled out my baby, then made me have a little one stand there. Get out the car, girl. She must have only been about fucking 5, and my baby. And she still went on. She still went on asking me why I've parked in a baby bay, a child bay, you know. The picture's got a fucking a bloke or a bird holding a child's hand in the bay. And that's what I've done. I just stood there holding my kid's hand with a baby in my arms, like, what the fuck? That's what sort of society we've turned into, you know, but someone else is going to tell you different. Weird, isn't it? It's just weird, you know? Strange. Anyways, I'm going to go now. I've done 11 minutes, little quick video for everyone. Just to see how everyone's getting on. And remember, LJ Spurs chat. It was predominantly come on and talk about LJ Spurs chat, to be honest with you. And your Dream 11 versus your Nightmare 11. And put them in the comments of Lou's channel now. Put them in them. Go and subscribe and put them in the comments. Have something to do this weekend. You've got none of these fucking dodgy predictions that people do and AI predictions. You know, we all know what they do on all these prediction shows. Everyone sits there on the AI now, don't they? It's lost its polls mentality. You remember the polls? When everyone used to do the polls, everyone's lost that. Everyone wants an edge. And I'm glad this year they've not had no edge, because AI's got it completely wrong on nearly every can. So it makes the predictions fruitless, doesn't it? It also makes the predictions fruitless on a lot of channels now. It's old news, isn't it? It was nice while it lasted. Now you've got to find a different creative outlet, a totally different thing to do. I've got one I'm going to do for next year. Totally different. Maybe I can feed into all this parasocial aspect of YouTube and get people to. No, we ain't going to fall for that, are we? We ain't going to fall for that on this channel now. Anyway, yeah, LJ Spurs chat. Your Dream 11 versus your Nightmare 11. I'd like to see who's in goal for your Nightmare 11. I'm more interested in the nightmare part of it than I'm the positive part, because I know what we're all going to say. You know, we're all going to have Oddle in the team. Are we going to have debate Judas being in the team? Wow, that'd be a class, wouldn't it? Ifs, buts and maybes. It'd be interesting. So go and sub up to LJ. Put your Dream 11 and your Nightmare 11. And we'll all have a laugh tomorrow at 7 o'clock it is. Have a good one. Take care. God bless. And hope you're well today. Don't believe the gossip. Don't believe the hype. And what's the other one? Don't stop believing. That's a song, isn't it? Have a good one. Oh yeah, unconditional love, you fuckers.